Today, we'll cover how you can leverage Immuta and Snowflake to build secure and scalable AI applications within your organization. With the promise of Gen AI to revolutionize how businesses operate and use their data, this promise comes with a critical set of challenges. For example, how do you unlock the power of platforms like Cortex while ensuring that your data is secure and you're only exposing data to the individuals that have the rights to see that data? Or just as importantly, how do you grant access to these powerful tools quickly and safely without creating bottlenecks in the process? The answer lies in a powerful partnership between Snowflake and Immuta. First, meet Toby. He's a sales representative within this organization, and he has an upcoming meeting with his sales leadership. He wants to leverage Sales Copilot, which can provide answers that he needs for this upcoming meeting. Toby starts in Immuta and goes to the Sales Copilot data product. Here he can see the underlying data that powers the application, and he can see his current access status, which he's currently approved for. He also sees that he is approved to use the data product. So we can go ahead and open up this application and head over to Snowflake. The Sales Copilot application is actually powered by Streamlit and Cortex, and it's secured by Immuta, which means that when Toby goes and asks a question like, what are my top deals from Q1? Immuta in the back end, when this question is asked, is ensuring that the context provided to the LLM is only relevant to Toby. So we've actually gone and created what we call a data policy to filter out all the opportunities that don't have ownership by Toby. So we'll see all Toby's opportunities come back when we ask this question. And then we can ask a follow-up question like, why is capital flow stalled? And again, Immuta is going to ensure that the context provided to the LLM when this question is asked is only relevant to Toby's opportunities. And so we can see that capital flow is stalled due to budget freezes, and we can actually see the citation from the call that Toby had recently with the capital flow team. Now meet Angela, who is also a sales representative and wants to go through the same process for this upcoming meeting. She can go to Immuta and find all the relevant data products. We're going to use the Sales Copilot data product again. Here we can see that Angela's access is not approved currently. So we see access if approved, and we don't have access to the data product. So if I actually come over to the application in Snowflake and try to access this, I don't have access in Snowflake because I don't have access to the underlying data. So as Angela, we make this really easy to be able to request access in Immuta. We can simply click on request access, and we're prompted with this request form that was customized by a data approver, a data steward, or a data owner. And as a consumer, I go through and fill out this information. And then we also associate data use agreements with data products to help the consumer understand the legal terms on how they should actually use this product. And then as a consumer, I have to agree and I submit my request. Once submitted, we'll notify the data approver via email, Slack, or Teams. And so let's head over to our approver. So we can click on our access requests. We can see that the request from Angela came through. We'll click on that and we're shown all the information that Angela just filled out. So we can use that to help make a decision. And then we can continue to our determination. We can also use Immuta's AI Review Assist, where we're actually looking at past determination history and matching the profile of Angela against those approvals to determine a risk score. In this case, it's low risk, meaning that we've approved similar requests in the past. Once we're comfortable with approving, we can decide how we want to approve. In this case, it was requested for 3 months. So we can temporarily approve that request for 3 months or change that. And then once that approval duration is hit, Immuta will automatically revoke access. We could also approve indefinitely or deny the request. And so I'm going to hit submit determination. And now we can head back over to Angela's profile and refresh this application. And we'll see that she now has access to the app. And so we can ask the same question. And again, Immuta is filtering out based on the user asking the question, the context that the LLM is going to receive. So here we can see all the opportunities related to Angela are shown. And so this is really the future of enterprise AI. Snowflake Cortex provides an intelligence Immuta provides not only the essential layer of trust and security, but also the streamlined, audible workflows that allow you to scale access with confidence and speed. Thanks for listening.